welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Clarissa and this is Coffee and Budgets. If you are new here, hi, welcome. Please consider hitting that subscribe button if you feel like this channel is something that you will resonate with. If you're a returning subscriber, hey sis, hey. So today we're gonna be doing a monthly budget for the month of February. Y'all, I know it's late. Y'all, I don't know why, but I just was not feeling up to making a February budget at the beginning of this month. I was tired. I've been tired. I don't know why I've been tired, but I gotta figure it out, okay? I gotta figure it out. I don't know why I've been so exhausted for like the last 2 weeks. My brain has just been in overdrive, but it's okay. Let's just go ahead and get into this monthly budget because it is very important that we get this done so that we can know what we're looking at, if we need to make any adjustments for this month, and so on and so forth. So here is my monthly overview. What I do is I like to create a calendar, and my calendar shows me what bills are due, what events I have coming up, any important dates, notes, and financial goals. So this is just an overall general idea of what I got going on for the month of February. I did put down my pay dates, which January was a 3 paycheck month. I went on ahead and put that payday sticker down. And then I also get paid on the 13th and the 27th for the month of February. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and write my bills down, and then I'm gonna speed through that, and then we're gonna get into the highlighter method, and then also what we have going on for the month, okay? My rent is due on the first, well, of course, the first of every month, but I do pay my rent with my last paycheck of the month. I am not a month ahead on my bills or anything, so my rent, I cannot split up my rent in between paychecks at the moment, so that's that. My daycare, okay, my daycare, I am gonna put it on the 20th, but I did get a notice from the agency. It's like a workforce that I go through for my youngest daughter's daycare, 28th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Okay, so we'll pay them here, or we'll pay them that Friday, but I'm gonna get into all of that. I'm gonna put my daycare on the 20th, but I did get a notice saying that my child care was gonna have to start being paid. It was weird. Like, my child care was gonna have to start being paid on a weekly basis. So I'm not really sure about that. I just got the notice on Friday, but I didn't pick up my daughter from daycare on Thursday or Friday, so I didn't have a chance to talk to the provider. So I'll either talk to them on probably Tuesday, or when I plan on going to pick her up on Tuesday from daycare. So I'll be able to talk to the provider, or they'll call me, or I'll call them to see what's going on with that. My Apple subscriptions, I know one is due on the 22nd. The other one is due on the 26th. I know one of my subscribers told me that because I do Apple storage for myself and for my son, and someone was telling me that I can just do a whole family plan and then just pay one. And then I know Tasha was telling me that I can just use my Google for my storage. because right now I really am trying to save like as much money as I can. So that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in the back. Okay, so this is my monthly overview. I am going to highlight the bills that I'm going to be paying for the paycheck for the 13th. So I will be paying my car insurance, which is $209 and some change. I will be paying my credit card that is due on the 18th. My Wi-Fi is $90 and some change. My light bill is $170 and some change. And I think the reason it was so high was because we were in a house in January. Okay, the kids were out of school for like the first week and a half of January, and then also they were in the house for 2 days for the winter storm, and then another day for Martin Luther King. So the electricity bill has been, it's high. I am looking into changing, but I am on a 2-year thing with them. And the reason why I put it on a 2-year is because I can move it from apartment to apartment, or from, you know, one address to the next if I'm on the 2-year. And I do plan on moving once my lease is up in October, or at the end of October rather. And so once my 2 years is up next April, I will be looking into another light company. Okay, and then also my daycare is gonna be due. It's usually due before the 20th. But of course I pay all my bills on my payday. And then my Apple Hulu storage, okay? And then my rent. So the only thing that is gonna come out of my second paycheck, I'm only planning on paying rent with my second paycheck. My car note is due on the 3rd. And once I get into my actual monthly budget, I will show y'all how I plan on paying for this. Okay. So important dates, of course, we got February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. February 17th, there is no school. That is President's Day. So the kids will more than likely be home, or they may be with their family. Then for my little note section, my youngest daughter, she does have a class party. She's in the 1st grade. So there's 22 students. And then I am purchasing the kids Valentine's gifts. My financial goals for this month is to save an extra $200. Invest $20, and then research 3 different savings accounts for my kids, which is a 529, a UGMA, or, you know, a general kids savings account, because one of my goals is to start my kids up an adult fund. Once they graduate from high school, I would like to gift them with $5,000 as a starter adult fund. Of course, I'm mom, so I'm, you know, gonna continue to take care of them as needed, you know what I'm saying? But this is just a starter adult fund, and things of that nature. I wanted to also add, if I didn't save an extra $200 to finish a savings challenge, I do have 2 Valentine's savings challenges that were sent to me via email, one from Nija and then also one from Lisa. Nija, Budgeting the Bacon, and Lisa, Grateful Me. So I do want to print those out. I'll print those out later on this week. because I got to go to the library. I'm running low on ink and I don't want to use the rest of my ink. I'll use the library's ink. But yeah, and those will be the only 2 savings challenges that I am completing. So that's my monthly overview. And so let's go ahead and get into my actual monthly budget. Since I get paid twice this month, my paychecks are, I don't plan on taking any days off this week. This month. So I am going to budget $1,300. That's typically how much my paychecks are. I'm not going to budget any extra money. And so $2,600. Now, I said that I was going to start doing this because sometimes I forget to add it or take it out when it comes to my savings. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put me paying myself. So I do have an Ally high yield savings account. Okay. And then, every paycheck, I have $100 per paycheck going into my Ally high yield savings account. This is me paying myself first. This is me building my emergency fund. My goal for the year 2025 is to save up 3 months of my total income, and that equals to $7,200. Okay, I know it's a stretch, but that's my goal, and I'm gonna try my best to make it to that $7,200 goal. Okay, so for my Ally High Yield Savings account, I am going to budget $200 because it is $200 per paycheck. And then I'm just gonna put auto on here because it is automatically put in there. So then I have rent, which I will pay on the 27th. So I'll just put a note here, but of course it's due on the 1st of March, and my rent is $850. I do live in a 1-bedroom apartment, myself and my children. Then I have and I put my rent first. Even though I pay my rent with the last check, I put it first because I don't play about my rent. We need a roof over our head. My car insurance is due on the 15th. It is auto drafted, so it'll probably be auto drafted on the 13th or 14th. And that is good. I'm budgeting $210. Daycare is gonna be due on the 20th, and that is gonna be $119. My light bill, I think I said the 19th, but my light bill $171. My credit card bill is due on the 18th, and that is $18 a month. My internet is due on the 18th or the 19th, and that's $90 and some change. Then I have Apple. I'm gonna get this done. Okay, I really am. I just been lazy with it, and it's like something that I don't feel like doing, but it's something that I know I have to do. Like this budget. Y'all, I was not up for doing this budget, not because I'm like, February is gonna be like January and it's gonna be like a whole bunch of mess, and life is gonna do what it does. But I just my head was just not in the game to do this, but I need to put it back into this because this is what's gonna take care of this. Okay, so I am gonna leave a buffer in there, and I want to leave a $20 buffer. Now, my car note, right? So my car note it's already paid for February because I paid it with my second paycheck of January, right? So I'm gonna just put March, and then I'm gonna put the 3rd. I am gonna put 300, but I think it's like 280 something. So I'm not including this in my budget. The reason being is because it's already saved. Half of it is saved in my savings account. Okay. So here's my thought process, right? So yeah, half of March is already saved in my high yield savings account. Okay. When I saved that extra $200 in in January with my second paycheck, I was just like, you know what? Just put that towards the car note. I didn't put it towards rent. I just put it towards the car note. Okay. So now I just need another $100 to come up with March's car note. And then, which I do believe that I'll be able to do that with the first paycheck of January, and we'll be good. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and add this up. My total fixed expenses, I ended up with $1,687. This is not including the car note. That's why I put don't count. So this is not added in here. But I did add the automated savings because this $1,300 is usually if I work all my days. So I am an hourly employee. I do get paid $17.50 an hour. So if I do work a full week, then I end up with like $1,317. So that's what I'm gonna budget, and then that extra $100 is just automatically taken out. So I'm gonna subtract that from $2,600, which will leave me with $913. Okay, so I do only have 4 variable expenses. Let me zoom y'all in a little bit. I only have 4 variable expenses that I typically budget for, which is gas, groceries, household, and laundry. And I am gonna put I don't know if I should call it like fun or B-Day. I'm just gonna put fun on here, even though I know what it's for, but yeah, I do want to include that. So for gas, I do budget $80 every 2 weeks for gas, so that gives me $160 a month. For groceries, I was doing $100 per paycheck, but I did increase it to $150. Now I did oh, why y'all didn't tell me I zoomed y'all in that much? So for groceries, I do get SNAP benefits, and they just recently went up on my benefits for February and March. But the way grocery prices are, the way the cost of meats and eggs and everything in between, I am still gonna budget $150 per paycheck, only because I would just rather be safe than sorry. And then whatever rollover I do have, I'll just put it in my sinking fund binder. And I'm gonna show y'all how I changed up my whole like system, because yeah. So I am still gonna budget $150 per paycheck. So that's $300 for this month. Household, I did go from 40 to 50 every 2 weeks. And that's going to be $100 for this month. Now, I do have an Amazon gift card. Shout out to Joya. I did win her giveaway for an Amazon card, which, so some of that will be going towards my household expenses. Laundry, I do budget $20 per week. So that's $80 a month for laundry. And then for fun, I am going to budget $50. And I will tell y'all why and how I got that amount. So 160 plus 300 plus 180 plus 50. $690. And let me just double check and add that again. So 160, 300, 180, and 50. So $690, and then we're gonna subtract that from 913. So $223. Okay, so the $50. So if y'all saw my last video, I did have to take some money from my Valentine's Savings Challenge to get some groceries. Like I say, groceries are expensive. So let's just go ahead and take a quick second to go through how I just changed up like this whole system, okay? So what I did was I went on ahead and finished. I just emptied my variable expense wallet, and I got my $3 so I could finish this savings challenge at $369. Oh shoot, I needed $9, so I didn't finish it. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how I missed that. Okay, so I actually owe $6. Okay, so I need to make sure I put that in my monthly budget. Okay, and so that's that. And so how I changed it was I have my envelopes, my kids' envelopes. I have a fun money envelope. This is where I will now keep my weekly or variable expenses. I will no longer have the backup wallet I was keeping. So this is where I will keep that extra money. I changed this to stock up. So any household or grocery rollover money that I have, I will just add it to my stock up envelope. That way, if I feel that we need to start back stocking up on pantry items, instead of putting it into a savings challenge, it's just gonna go into here. And that's totally necessary, considering, you know, grocery prices are outrageous and we don't want to find ourselves in a situation like we were last week. So this is where any leftover grocery money or household money will be going. Okay. Then of course, you know, my general savings envelope, and this could be used for pretty much anything, as far as like if I need an oil change, or before I touch my emergency fund, I just need to see what I have in here first, and whatever I have in here, if it can cover what I have to take care of without dipping into my emergency fund, then so be it. That's how I changed this up, because I did start back feeling overwhelmed with my other sinking funds, which were these. I started back feeling overwhelmed because I was like, I'm not making progress. I'm not putting money in here. I'm not, you know, making any progress with these envelopes. So I just did not kind of want them in my space. And that's just so it could help me, you know, it could make me feel better. So I will be doing a giveaway on these envelopes. Y'all let me know down below if y'all would be interested in a giveaway for these. Of course, I will be adding something else. But I'm not doing a giveaway like at the moment. Just let me know if you're interested. And then for this. Okay, so I did end up using some of this money, and this money was supposed to go to the kids Valentine's gifts, okay, which is still gonna happen. So we saved 57. We had 57 already saved, and we spent 55, and then I took $4 from my variable spending wallet and added it. And then so what I did was I just added the rest of this for the this and that in the roll and save. So I just need to add $27 more to this to finish this challenge, and I will put it wherever. Okay, I hope that made sense. But yes, I did switch up my whole entire system. So from now on, you will only see one binder, which I'm just gonna have everything in, and that's just to keep me from being overwhelmed and feeling as though I'm not making progress, because I can't satisfy all these envelopes and sinking funds. And yeah, so that's gonna leave me with $223. Now, I already said that I only need $100 to go towards the car note. Yeah, I only need $100 to go towards the car note for the month of March. And go ahead and put February there. Okay, and so I'm gonna bring my $223 here. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, because how much did I say? I needed $6 for that challenge, and then 12 and 15. Whoops. 6 plus 12 plus 15, 33. That's it. 6 plus 12 plus 15, $33. So for our savings envelope, which is our I'm gonna just put February challenge, that's gonna need $6. I hate when they cut grass on Sundays, so if y'all hear that, please, I do apologize. Then I have the Galentine, and I owe that one. Girl, if you don't get yourself together, $27. And then my car notes, I am gonna add 100. So that is, how much is that gonna leave me with? 100 plus 27 plus 6, 133 minus 223, $90. I might as well put that in Ally. Yeah. So we're gonna do, we're gonna make another payment. And we're just gonna put this in the emergency fund, and that's gonna be $90. So I just need to make sure this adds up to 223. So 6 plus 27 plus 100 plus 90, $223. That's a zero-based budget. I'm not putting anything extra towards debt. So that's it, y'all. That's the budget. I do apologize if this video was super long, because I'm looking at it and it's like, but I had to get that out the way. I had to get all of that out, y'all. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, if you like my content, please consider hitting that subscribe button and also giving this video a thumbs up, letting me know that you enjoyed it. And then also clicking that notification bell so that you can stay up to date on whenever I post a video. Let me know down below in the comments if you completed your February monthly budget. How are you looking? Are you going to be right on point, over budget, under budget? Do you need to make any adjustments? And also let me know, what team are you going for? Because I might not be posting this tonight. Anyways, that is it. That is all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye.